What's going on, y'all? It's Kevin and Kelly, and we are the Velcro Show, and we back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about well, what would you call it? It's just a time when she went out with another dude while we was on a break.
Okay, so this one is this story time. I guess part one. It's not really a second part. It's just his side, but this one is my side.
Yeah, just two different perspectives.
Two completely different perspectives. It's so crazy. But so let me go from the beginning. I don't even know what the beginning is.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I can't remember what happened. But either way, I said, well, go ahead. You can just...
Okay, yeah. So on my side, you don't talk.
Right.
You don't talk, and then I try my best not to talk on yours. You just tell your side. Okay, so this took place in 2014, so about five years ago. 5.5. Something like that, whatever. So it was about 5.5 years ago. It was the first year of us, and I think it was a little hard for him because he hadn't been in a real relationship yet. So I guess whenever we would have disagreements, he would find an excuse to not be to break up with me. But he'll tell you we never was broke up. But he's used to trying to say, okay, yeah, I need time or whatever his lame excuses was. So I started talking to this other dude. Let's call him D. I started talking to D. I met D on Instagram. I mean, I previously see him at school functions or whatever because he was on the sports team that played the school, obviously. So I met D. We initially started talking on Instagram. So they carried into text messages. And so since I had gotten so comfortable with Kevin, I tried to act like I was comfortable with him too, because I guess that was the norm for me. So I was talking to him, and this was after our senior year. So he was getting ready to go off to college. So we had been talking, I guess, heavy heavy for what that was, because like I said, I tried to act like I was comfortable with him. So we had been talking for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was still communicating with Kevin because we never were broken up. So one day, I don't know why, but we got mad at each other. Oh, he got mad at me and told me, okay, he wasn't talking to me for real this time. So days go by. I had talked to Kevin's mom. That's Cameron in the back. She's sleeping, kinda. But anyway, I had talked to Kevin's mom, and she was telling me, we talked for a while, she was telling me that her mom wasn't doing that well. So I reaches out to Kevin, no response. So I'm like, okay, I'm reaching out to him about his grandmother that wasn't doing well, and he didn't respond. So I took that as, okay, well, he's done for real. So fast forward to the end of this week. I had asked my mom, could I go out with this dude to the mall, and it might have been the movies, or it was in between out to eat, the movies, and the mall. We were supposed to do 2 things out of those 3. I don't remember which 2. But I do remember we actually did go in the mall for, like, it was real quick, I think. But
Tell them how y'all got there.
Okay, so his dad picked me up. But I mean, we were in this city, people don't drive like that in their senior year, like in high school. So this was right after senior year. So his dad picked me up and he took us. So
You at least drive your parents' car.
Babe, you're not supposed to be
Okay, I'm
talking.
just saying.
You're not supposed to be talking.
Go
This
ahead.
is my side.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, his dad picked me up. We went to the mall. I do believe we were at the mall. I remember being in like a cell phone case shop or whatever. And then we went to, did we walk to B-Dubs? I think we walked from the mall. Stop it, because it's not even, you doing too much. So, anyway, we ended up at B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings. So we ate, and we talked. He was cool, but like it wasn't Kevin, so I couldn't be too comfortable with him. But like we laughed and stuff. Didn't talk about anything like important. We were just like on our phones showing each other stuff. So as the date ends, I come out of my pocket some money because I don't think he had enough, and so his dad came in the restaurant, I guess, to get us, and baby, keep moving. And then his dad ended up giving him some money to leave on the table. So I don't think he had this planned out because he didn't have enough money. So we leave the restaurant in the backseat of his dad's car, and I'm like laying like this because, like I said, we were showing each other stuff in our phone. So we in his phone, and my legs are like going not across the back seat, but over,
Towards the door.
Yeah, towards the door. So my phone, it was laying on my leg, and so I guess like once he stopped one time, the phone fell and it was on the floor, and my foot was still on the floor. So my phone was touching me, so that's important. Like, that's an important part of the story. So, I noticed my phone had fell, but I didn't reach to pick it up or anything. So we drives by the plaza that's close to the mall, and in that plaza is like Joann, TJ Maxx, Sprint, the pet store, all that. So we're in front of Sprint. We drive by, and it's like a stop sign close to in front of Sprint, or we were letting like pedestrians cross. And I see Kevin's cousin standing there. I see him with some other boys, but I didn't see who he was with. So I recognized him. And so the dude's like, he laughing because we got first hour together or whatever. I'm like, no, he's laughing because that's Kevin's cousin. So fast forward, on the way home, we still in each other's phone, I guess Instagram, just random stuff. So I feel my phone vibrate on my ankle a few times before I pulled up to the house. But like I said, I didn't reach down to get it. So when I got in the house, I got messages from Kevin. Like, I don't even remember what he said, but he's basically asking me about it. And I'm like, what? How do you even know what you're talking about? And I'm like, you can't come to me because you just said we were done. So he gets all mad and stuff, so I'm irritated because on the way back, the dude was just, trying to fill me up and stuff, and I just wasn't comfortable with that. So he like, okay, text me or something like that, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm in the house arguing with Kevin, basically, texting, arguing with him, and I'm like, you don't have that right. But I'm like, you all mad and stuff. You didn't even bother to see if I was okay, how that went for me. Because like I said, I was uncomfortable. And so we argued or whatever. And we didn't even argue bad because the conversation switched so much when I said you didn't even see how I was doing. So once he did, he explained like what was going on. And we ended up making up that night. Like, we got back cool that night. And it was just weird. But that's my side. And I think that Kevin had no right to say that he even cared, or he just didn't have that right to do that because he said he was done with me and I hadn't talked to him, and I felt not offended, but I was like, wow, that's so disrespectful. I'm checking on you and your granny to make sure everything is okay, and you didn't text me back. And I was just thrown off by that. So I'm gonna cut my side off right now because if I talk any further, I'm gonna be telling his side. So I'm gonna cut it off right here, and we're gonna exit this video, and we just gonna end it like normal. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to hear his side, be sure to stay tuned for our next video, because it's coming real soon. But yeah, you can end the video, because I'm waiting to hear your side.
Like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this video with everybody that you know.